People don't realize what it is when you take that oath and you step into that
No.
family, what it really means. They don't have,
Yeah,
you know,
they
they don't have
don't
a clue
understand.
about that.
You know,
You
it's
know,
glamorous on
they can watch
TV, but
100 movies, they could listen to all this nonsense and bullshit they can't understand. You know, and most of this gangster portrayal on the movies, I was watching The Irishman with De Niro. Did you see that?
I hated
Did you
it.
see that?
I
Yeah, me
hated it.
too. This guy killed Joe. He killed Jimmy
Yeah.
Hoffa, Joe Gallo, one of the worst guys that walked in New York. Who else did he clip? The Pope? Who else was this guy going after? I
I
just
don't
can't.
know. He's the Pope. Who the hell knows? He wrote a good story on his deathbed, and he got a good publisher, and they ran with it. Scorsese, Scorsese and them are entertainers. They don't give a shit about truth.
That's what it is. That's the whole thing. I was with Frankie Lino. You know Frankie Lino from Bananas.
Frankie
Lino.
Me,
Frankie? Yeah.
Sure.
I was away with Frankie, you know, and he was telling me the story with the Donnie Brasco movie when they whacked the guys in the cellar, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Sonny Black wasn't there. Donnie Brasco, none of these guys were there when this went down. But they take that privilege, they make these movies, and that people take this shit to heart and believe it. They got no idea. This is why when I sit with someone like you that grew up in this, like I did, that know the real stories, this is what I want to hear. And that's the things I want to share with my audience. You know what I mean, Frank?
People don't understand that, they glamorize stuff, but when you're in the trenches, it's unless you're a sick fuck, you know what I mean?
There's no glamour.
You know what I mean? There's no glamour. It's business. It's nerve-wracking. There's a lot of things, but you do what you got to do if you're in this life. But I didn't see that, on TV and movies. It looks a lot more glamorous than it was. When you're sitting laying on somebody or you're on a score, I mean, it's a lot harder than on TV, than you see on TV. But
when we were up here in the '90s and the war was going on, these guys knew we were after them.
Sure.
You know how hard it was to track these guys. They're looking over the shoulder for us. I'm looking over my shoulder for the guys that are coming against me. They're out there trying to whack us. We're out there trying to whack them. These people don't realize when you got to leave your house every day in these situations. You know what I mean?
And the car backfires. You think you're getting shot at, and you jump out of your skin. It's a lot different. And when you know someone's coming to kill you, they can't portray that on TV.
No, they can never get that emotion.
No, because you can't get that feeling of somebody looking to kill you, or your feeling of the hatred of you're going to go do a piece of work or for any reason, if it's business or you can't ever portray that. But like I said, I go back down. It's entertainment. I was lucky, that we walked away in 2000, and 20 years later, I could sit and have a conversation with you. I don't know if you remember that thing with Anthony Rotunda with in Jersey with
Anthony Capo. That was with Anthony Rotunda. This is a friend of mine.
Okay. Well, we were with Anthony. Anthony was skipper.
Yeah, I know.
And he got pinched in '99. I got proposed in '99.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
What crew?
'99. Semi Plumber. In Cavalcante family.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
And what happened was in December, I got proposed. I tell you how crazy this is. Everybody gets pinched. We're supposed to have it's supposed to go down in December. Everybody gets pinched in December, right before it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony and go to jail. Everybody's sitting in jail for the year, and then everybody flipped. The Oceans went bad, and Anthony Copper,
Capo. Anthony Capo. It was Capo.
Yeah, Capo. But just before, goes to show how deep this shit is. Just before, when my father grabbed me and told me that I got proposed and stuff like that, and he said to me, I love you. I said, right. He goes, but if you fuck up, he goes, you're not going to kill you. You know what kind of feeling that is? You can't never express that until your father leans over and tells you, I'm going to shoot you in the fucking head. That's
Yeah.
that's shit, that's heavy duty stuff.
Yeah.
When he first said that to me, I was gonna say, fuck it, keep it. At first, but he said
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But he said no, you got to take it because it was a Machiavelli move. Yeah, so you can never understand that unless it happens to you. Uh, it's a weird life. It's a weird life. I mean,